Yeah, cruising in the ocean with my fellas, waving at the shore, we got all them people jealous. They see that we shining from way over yonder. Gotta thank my father, my sponsor, for putting me on board and also giving me the capability to live life with no fear, create buzz with no beer. God is the reason why I live like this. Now everybody hating me, now I feel like Chris. Working out, eating right, now I look like this. Phone filled with different numbers, now my ex all pissed. Now I'm playing, she don't care cause she move like this. Man, I ain't hating cause she bad, man, we all ruthless. Man, I got money in my pocket, diamonds on my pinky and that brain. You said you don't think what?
I don't think Jimmy's allowed there.
I don't think Jimmy was out there either.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm saying I don't think he's allowed to be there.
Allowed. Oh, I got you. That's different. Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like if you have a background and things of that nature, you can't go over there.
No, he was there. He was there at the Saudi Arabia show on SmackDown. They had him do a match. With,
Jimmy had a match
JC.
Friday.
Yeah, he was there. He was wrestling.
Who did he fight Friday?
That wasn't an issue.
That was probably like heavily negotiated because WWE had pulled that off at the last minute. That's the only reason why they had SmackDown in Saudi Arabia.
He faced JC.
So,
yeah, he was there.
Yeah,
he must have left that day because I guarantee.
Yeah, he probably had to because
I guarantee a lot of the people.
He probably was only allowed to be there for a certain amount of time.
I guarantee a lot of them was like, what's going on with the war and Trump? None of them probably wanted to go anywhere. So they probably was like, yo, I'll go over there and do my match, but fly me out as soon as I'm done.
That's why I'm attributing towards what happened with Cody. I don't think it's much about like, because he has a family. It ain't even just that. It's for your safety because with the whole entire Iran thing and things like that. So yeah,
I agree with that.
Happens. Yeah,
I agree with that.
The case, I don't blame Tony. I would have been gone too. Shoot,
I think they probably all left like that.
Is that right? All of them. All of them.
Yeah.
But that's but that's weird that's happening. Mm-hmm. But then you announce the Royal Rumble to be over there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What you announced the Royal Rumble to be over there after we dang near about to be in war with these fools? Like what the heck is going on here?
Yeah, that's
I told you last episode they did a whole peace treaty thing.
You said
what? Ceasefire. They got a ceasefire going on. So unless one side breaks that, then we go into war. But as of right now, we ain't going to no war.
Oh,
they call the truth.
True, I don't know. I just know they dropping bombs over there, and I know the WWE people is like, man, I don't know what's going on, but I'm not trying to be over here.
Yeah, it only lasted 10 days.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, but I think
it's over now.
Like I said, that's the reason why they do pay-per-views in Saudi. The fans is crazy. They way better than the U.S. fans, and they spending way more money. And if the WWE is in a hole like that, they can get that money back quick. Having pay-per-views over there.
Was this card to you closest to one best to home, Larry? Was this card to you closest to one WWE's best pay-per-views or no?
Yep. It was not no.
Yeah.
That's
I felt that way too. I felt that way.
That's wise.
Yeah, this was not a bad.
But as far as story and booking, I wouldn't say.
What pay-per-view is better than that this year?
I agree with the story.
Besides the Elimination Chamber, because of course when Jay Carhill did that kind of moved that all the way up to the top.
That's what I'm saying. I put Chamber and this one together.
Top
right?
two. Yep, I agree.
Yes, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. I'm putting that together for real, for me, for real. Like
yeah,
outside of all this events. Do this year. So,
you got Jade and Oscar.
Yeah, I would say the storytelling for me helped amplify it, but the crowd in Saudi Arabia was great. They were great. They showed up.
Yeah,
they definitely showed up.
It
made us look questionable at this.
You got Jade and Oscar.
Yep, Jade and Oscar, Queen of the Ring. Jade Cargill is your new Queen of the Ring. She will be advancing to SummerSlam, getting her World Championship match. I'm expecting it's going to be Tiffany Stratton.
She's not gonna win. She's not gonna win.
Who ain't gonna win?
No, I don't think she's gonna win either.
Jade.
She probably ain't gonna win because of the cash in. She gonna beat.
That's
She gonna beat Tiffany straight up. She gonna beat Tiffany.
That's the only reason why.
But she not gonna.
Yep.
She gonna lose. Naomi's walking out that joint with the belt.
Yeah.
Yeah, she walking out that joint with the belt. Which I ain't even gonna be mad at. I'm not gonna be mad at that.
Me neither.
Yeah, it'll be.
I ain't gonna be mad at that.
They owe it to her.
Yeah, facts. They definitely owe it to her. She dang near shook the whole WWE women's division when she came back on this con.
And plus, the longer you wait to win the championship, and plus the longer you wait to win the championship, the better the overall chase is.
Yeah.
So Jay was getting like, okay, Jay gets it, great, but how do you pay off for with her continuing on being champion without really building her up some more? Jade Cargill, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be very honest. I love Jade Cargill. She has a presence in the ring. I think she can go from time to time. She can really go. But Jade has a
it's too early to put a title on her.
I'm saying to be that in the ring, real, she has a long way to go. Because if you pay attention to that match, Osprey carried her.
I'm gonna say this. Don't disrespect the Jade, but it's too early to put a solo title on her of that caliber.
But plus, you gotta be ready to maintain that championship. Maintain that opportunity of being a very regular defender for that belt. So if you can't,
yeah, I feel like if they used to put the title on her, they will ruin her.
But I'm just saying,
if they put the title on her this strong, they will ruin her.
Even still, she's not exactly. But plus, she's not ready too.
I don't agree with either one of y'all.
You don't? Oh, you really don't?
No, I don't agree with neither one of y'all.
Okay, go ahead.
I know I don't have a reason. I just think that what Jay brought from AEW to the WWE, they need that.
Hold on, Larry. Put BZ on a 10-second timeout right quick.
Why?
Because you don't agree with our one of us. So
oh, put you on Lord, go ahead.
All right. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
I just think that's payback.
2, right, payback.
The comment sections gonna go crazy on that. They're like, what?
Right,
finally, we got BB on a 10-second. Bro, what?
Right. Yeah, no, go ahead.
But the energy she brought from AEW, I'm like, we look at the stars. We look at Rhea. We look at Charlotte. Right. We gotta look at Becky. We gotta look at Naomi, Bianca Belair, and Jade, and Asuka now, and now Tiffany. That's 8 people. The women's division is like 30 deep now.
It is.
It's like 30 deep now. But is Jade in? Okay, because I just listed 8. Is Jade in the top 10? Can you put 2 more people past Jade right now? Yes, I think I can. But I didn't say Bailey yet. That's 9.
True.
You might have to throw Nia Jax in there. She had the belt. That's 10.
Yeah.
So Jade's not even top 10. But her energy that she brings to the joint, I don't know.
People tend to forget Jade's only been there for about 2 years now.
Has it been 2?
Or at least a year.
Well, no, it had to been 2. Was she on Royal? Was she at WrestleMania last year?
Hold on. Yeah,
she's been 2 years now.
She came in the Royal Rumble.
It's been 2 years now.
It's been 2 years.
Her first match wasn't until the Rumble.
Yeah, it's been 2 years.
It's been 2 years now.
Yeah,
it's been 2 years now because she was in the tag team division for the longest, and they never gave her the solo breakout. Y'all might have a point now because if she's been there for 2 years and you still botching, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
but that botch from yesterday wasn't as bad as what people were trying to say, but it still was a botch.
No, not necessarily. It's just needing tying up the screws. Blue Ray teaches like all the time with pro wrestling, like how you can do a better job of making sure what you're doing looks convincing, looks real. Jay has at points she'll do something and it won't like be looking good for time.
Yeah.
So she needs to do a better job of doing that, and that's why I'm saying just improve on that matter. But I also say she's not ready in that regard because if you can't carry, say Timmy Stratton or a star player to a 20-minute match, and Charlotte is exposing you in the ring, that's bad.
That's true.
Like you don't want to be looked at. You don't want to be exposed because WWE is going to look at themselves and go, "We made a wrong decision by giving you the belt because you can't carry on no great matches."
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to hate on Jay. I love Jay. I want to see Jay succeed and shine.
I do too.
I'm all for her doing well. So what I'm saying is, if I'm being honest, she just needs to improve a lot better in the race.
Yeah, that's.
I feel like time. It comes time though.
I feel like they should start off with a mid card title.
I agree with that.
Yeah. Yep, I agree.
They came in. She came in so powerful, like she could go straight to the top. But yeah, I agree with that.
Yes.
But
I agree with that.
Because even Jacob, and even to his credit, he can dog walk most of the wrestlers on that roster.
That's true. But they gave him the mid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I agree with that.
But Jacob Fatu, low key, if you've been noticing though, like the reason why he's so good in the ring for Ripper is because the man also has pro wrestling experience outside WWE. The man wrestled on the indie scene for years before he got to WWE. But you got to take that into account of all that experience and being able to be ready already for the go.
Jacob Fatu,
they didn't come in like that.
Yeah, and having a good trainer.
Jacob Fatu might be the best on the roster, bro.
That's crazy.
Well, yeah, that's a hot take, but that's
which roster?
When you think about it, when you think about the WWE roster, besides, and I'm only going to throw one name out there because that's just my goal. Besides Roman Reigns, I don't think nobody on the roster can do anything with Jacob. Nobody.
I'm gonna be honest. When it comes to the homicide thing, and I've said it to you, BZ. I probably even said it to you, Larry. Excuse me, my voice. I've already said it to you guys. I've always said Jacob Fatu to me might be the best bloodline in-ring performer
you might be on to something with that, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Over all of them. Until Jill shows up, or Journey shows up, or freaking Lance shows up, he's probably the best in-ring performer for real.
That might not be a hot take, bro. That might be a fact, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, bro.
He's
different.
The stuff he be doing,
he's
bro.
Different.
I'm not saying, and like I said, I haven't watched the indie. I haven't watched the indie performances. Right. I'm talking about WWE. I'm not talking about outside of the WWE.
Absolutely.
I'm talking about WWE. It's stuff that Jacob done that I don't even know if Roman can do it. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't know if Roman can do that.
Agreed.
Maybe Solo, but we have not seen it on the roster. We have not seen it in WWE.
No.
Solo might be able to, because I know Larry said that Solo used to go crazy in the indies joints, and but they're not letting him do that now. That's what I'm like now. As far as the energy and the move set like that, Jacob got that in the bag over all of them. Jimmy, Jay,
Jacob is one hell of a
Bro, his package is better than Jay's. I can't hold you. It's way better than Jay's, bro.
He's over Jay.
It's over Jay, bro. I gotta say, it's over Jay, bro. It's over Jay, bro.
I wouldn't put him over the Usos. I wouldn't do that.
You talking about Solo? No, yeah, he's definitely not over the Usos. Definitely not over the Usos, but individually though,
not by himself. No.
And I wouldn't put him over Tama Tonga either.
Hold on, Tama.
I'm putting him over Tama Tonga. No.
The reason why I'll put him over Tama Tonga is because of Jacob's size, and he can still do what Tama Tonga does.
But Jacob is 290. All that crazy though. Tama got one over, and that's yeah. Like which is dope. It's great.
Jacob is 290.
He can go to the ring too.
Jacob is 290 out there moving like he's 215.
That's crazy.
I'm like, bro, this dude, they better make sure they keep his career intact forever. They better not do that wrong.
But to your point, BZ, I think the reason why I put Jacob Fatu amongst many other in the bloodline family, at least right now on the current roster, is because Fatu has been able to show that in spite of them doing the headbutts, the usual Samoan drops and things like that, Fatu has shown that we can do that, but don't think for a second we can't do anything else besides us. And for a guy his size to move the way he
what I'm
does,
saying. That's why I got it like that.
You see what I'm saying?
That's Samoan, bro. That's Samoan in him.
That's why
no,
I
I
got
believe
it.
it.
That's why I got him, because of his size, bro. He's 290, bro.
Yokozuna was the same way.
Bro, he's 290,
Yokozuna
bro.
was the same way.
He go crazy at
With
290,
all due respect,
bro.
Yoko, may God rest his soul. That man was not doing no flips outside the ring, bro.
Now that's the only, but I
no flips.
will say that's the only thing Yoko wasn't doing. He was doing everything else though.
Yoko could go though. Yeah, Yoko was very
he was
underrated.
doing everything else though. He might not have been doing no flips, but he was doing everything else though. Sidewalk slams, all that stuff. He was doing all that.
And you gotta give credit where credit is due to Umaga too.
Oh yeah,
Umaga was like that too.
Umaga was definitely like that.
I agree.
Umaga was definitely like that. Yeah, facts. Umaga was definitely like that.
Yep. Charlie Jr. said that they brought him over to ECW once, and he was like doing things with his size, like low key. He was Fatu before Fatu was Fatu, and he was doing things from the top rope that make you go, what the, like how do you do that, right? And so to me, low key, he definitely got his uncle in him for sure. But like I said, I think until Zilla gets there, Lance gets there, Johnny, and whoever else gets there, Fatu is the one.
Yeah, bro.
He's the one.
I mean, let's hurry up and talk about. I don't want to
get it.
Johnny is good, but I wouldn't put him over his brother. He'll tell you that himself. He wouldn't want you to put him over his brother. He put his brother over him.
I think that's because of humble. I think he's just humble because that's his brother. I get that. I think the facts though,
for sure,
is bruh.
But until we see it, we'll make that case for ourselves.
Yeah,
until we see him actually perform,
bro.
We'll make that case for ourselves. Bro.
He different, bro. That's all. He's different. But I just pulled up to the church. I got so much to say about that last match. I don't want to rush it. So as soon as I get out of church at 12, which will be 1 y'all time. Well, no, I might get out at 11, which will be 12 y'all time. So I'm gonna call y'all soon after we can do that last one.
Okay, bet.
All right. Peace.
All right.
I feel that you ought to go. Treating me like I'm the man. I feel like you ought to go. The things that you do with your hands, I feel like you ought to go. The way that you twerk when you dance, I feel that you ought to. I feel that you ought to go. Treating me like I'm the man. I feel like you ought to go. The things that you do with your hands, I feel like you ought to go. The way that you twerk when you dance, I feel that you ought to go. Baby, you showing that's for real to me. And I can't keep it low key. See everything you do to me is crazy. Two to the dome, you know I came to kill. And all the DJs and beat makers know the drill. Your boy back, they all run like sawmill. This beat was just sent to me, this was a fresh kill. But you ain't know when I